Hello, this is Lisa Fry, the Best Life Coach. I would like to read to you today from St. Faustina's diary. Oh my goodness, this is so good. I'm sure you have, right? I mean, we're all human. We're all going through the dark night of the soul, if you will. Have you ever had, or maybe you're in that very moment when you just feel like there's nobody to talk to. You have a whole list of people on your phone that you could call, but it just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem like it's the right, that they have the answer. They're going to have the answer. You feel like God is not hearing you. You feel like you've been abandoned by God. There are no more prayers you can muster up. According to St. Faustina, this is completely normal. I'm going to read to you from Notebook 1. Let me see. It's 98. It's further in 98. They number them. Okay. If God wishes to keep the soul in such darkness, no one will be able to give it light. It experiences rejection by God in a vivid and terrifying manner. From its heart burst forth painful moans, so painful that no priest will comprehend it unless he himself has been through these trials. In the midst of this, the evil spirit adds to the soul's suffering, mocking it. Will you persist in your faithfulness? This is your reward. You are in our power. But Satan has only as much influence over the soul as God allows him, and God knows how much we can bear. What have you gotten out of your mortifications? Right? Those are practices where you deny your flesh. Maybe you're just, like even now during Lent, says Satan, and out of your fidelity, so out of your loyalty to the rule. What use are all these efforts? This is the devil talking, right? You have been rejected by God. This word rejected becomes a fire which penetrates every nerve to the marrow of the bone. It pierces right through her entire being, or his. The ordeal reaches its climax. The soul no longer looks for help anywhere. It shrinks into itself and loses sight of everything. It is as though it has accepted the torture of being abandoned. This is a moment for which I have no words. This is the agony of the soul. So I kept reading on, and she's talking about, there's no comfort for her. The priest can't help her. She's in a convent. Her sisters and her superiors can't help her. And it's just now she's entered into great despair. And so later on, she talks about one of her superiors is saying to her, do not be distressed about anything, sister. I command this of you in virtue of obedience. Then she said to me, I see now, sister, that God is calling you to a higher degree of holiness. The Lord wants to draw you very close to himself since he has allowed these things to happen to you so soon. Be faithful to God, sister, because this is a sign that he wants you to have a high place in heaven. And so even though you might not understand that, you might not be connected to what it is that I just said, just remember that nothing can happen to you. Nothing. Not even if the devil is tempting you, right? God only allows that certain degree because he knows how much that you can handle. So just, if you have no words to say, and this is where the part comes that even though you don't understand it, you're in agony, right? To just sit and be still. And that's why he says, and to know that I am God, because you don't have to talk. You don't have to muster up some kind of, prayer and try to even figure it out. You don't have to know. Is it me? Is it God? Is it the devil? Is it the world? Is it, oh my goodness. You don't have to do that. You just sit before God and you say, ouch, I am here, Lord. I am here. And let him work it out. It's as though you have a pain. You go to the doctor and maybe you have to have heart surgery. Maybe they got to do something, right? And he examines you. So just sit and let the Dr. God, do that very thing. It's okay. So may God bless you, and just be still and know that he is God. Amen.